Hello, we're back. Mike's in the wrong spot. It's always in the wrong spot. I don't think I've ever had it in the correct spot, but we've got some support stuff for me to do. If I don't do it now, I can just do it on the menu later anyway, so that's what we're going to do because I don't feel like walking around to do it. Because last time I tried to do this while I was out here, we could try now. Said I had to go visit them. But if I could just do it from the menu, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah. But anyway. I used the rest of my activity points. I ate once. Because, I don't remember why. Presumably people didn't have enough morale. I ate once and I did, choir once. Just for variety's sake. That's basically it. Oh yeah, I ate because I wanted to hit Professor level B. I needed a smidgen more XP. I had an activity point, so I just figured I'd go ahead and eat. So that gave us B. Hooray, level up. I did minor, we will instruct manually. I did some minor inventory management and such other things. We'll just keep doing stable duty with those two for now. Anyone close? Everyone's got max morale, so we'll teach the ones that are closest first. He's pretty close, but I don't know that we can level him. Unfortunately, he appears to be among the closest. I know I want to level Flame. Because I want her reason to go up and to get that 3rd star in it. Which we might be able to do here. Ooh, the perfect's gonna help.
No need.
Hey, there we go. She's learned to seal magic.
I still have talent, I see.
That means that if she damages someone, okay, magic -6. It is a substantial decrease in magic. Let's see. We'll go ahead and train Felix. If we do this once, that'll confirm that he'll level it this week, so we'll go ahead and do that.
Quite intrigued.
Just to be sure, you know. And we'll dump the rest into sword, which hopefully he levels. Dimitri. Realistically, you probably do need some level of swordsmanship, as much as I don't want to admit it. So we'll dump all of his learning this time into swords. He does need it at some point, you know? Sooner or later. Annette. If I'm going to do the same thing with you as I am every other caster I have in this game, you probably need some faith. Lucky with the perfects out here, hell yeah. And the greats for that matter. Mercedes, Sylvain, Ingrid. I mean, we got 2 more. We have so many points that, like, we can teach almost everybody every week. Unfortunately, we don't have the motivation to go around to do that every week, so... Sorry, I was sneezing. We may as well teach Ingrid. What do we teach her, though? I don't want to teach her axes. What was... Hold on. What were the classes? I was gonna take her to... what? How do I... ZR. That button. There we go. if we're skipping this tier entirely, we're gonna end up here at some point. Which she's already done with sword, she just needs a lance, which is what she uses, and flying. And also to gain a bunch of levels. If there's anything in the intermission that I want to keep her flying, but I don't want to raise her axe skill. Unfortunately, her only other real option at that tier is Paladin, which requires writing, which she does not really have any of. So you know what? Just keep learning flying. A second per 3 perfects? Alright. Chill there. Who else do I want to train? Could dump some into Ash's bows with the hope that eventually he'll be better with bows. I do need to make sure I have a proper bow for him. Well, at least she got A grade. Better than nothing, I suppose.
Professor.
Focus on a reason to excel as a warlock. No. You're not a warlock kind of person to begin with. Hilda would like to speak with me. Yeah, sure.
Hey, Professor. What are you doing daydreaming in a place like this? It's lucky. As spacey as you are, you're always reliable in a pinch.
What kind of responses you were daydreaming to? I'm gonna say it, but what kind of response is that?
Not as much as you. It's hard to tell what's going on in that skull of yours.
Absolutely nothing.
Your expression is always blank. Come on, smile. I was just playing around. Don't get mad. By the way, in the next battle, may I focus on logistical support? Off the battlefield, there's no use having a weakling like me in the middle of the action.
Why are you asking
and
me
it would
this?
bring down morale if I were killed.
You're not a weakling, I'm gonna say, but also what does this have to do with me?
Have you even seen me, Professor? Look at these noodly little arms. I should be cheering everyone on from the sidelines. It'll certainly improve the boys' morale, don't you think? Because even if I do, I won't be of any help. My big brother is the type of person who's supposed to be on the battlefield. For me, it's just a waste of energy. It's pointless. Everyone's cut out for something different. The right person for the right task, you know? Please, Professor. Keep me off the battlefield, and maybe I won't tell everyone you were daydreaming.
But I don't care. And also, I have nothing to do with you being on the battlefield. That ain't me. Nope. Nope. It's just gonna force me to do all of these now, I guess.
Aha! Found ya!
I was gonna do them later.
You're always nosing around places, aren't you, Professor? Can be real hard to find you sometimes. Well, yeah. I wouldn't have been running all over the place looking for you if stuff was normal. Do you remember how Lady Rhea asked you to come to the office this evening?
No.
Well, she told me that I should come to let you know that today's a bad day for doing that, and you should go and see her tomorrow instead. That's pretty much everything I needed to say, I think. Oh, except to ask you if you've seen Sedith around anywhere. Okay, I'm supposed to tell Sedith the thing Lady Rhea told me to tell you, but he's hard to find. No, it's alright, thanks. But if you see him, then please find me and tell me where you saw him, okay? Because then I'll know where he is and I can tell him. I'll be in the stables if you need me. Gotta put out the fodder before it's the next kid's shift. Don't want her thinking I left my work for her to do.
That was a very convoluted
but if I'm not in the
sentence.
stables and you need to find me, I'll be at the forest up north, because there's a bunch of logs lying around up there. I figure I ought to chop them up, or else someone might trip on a log, or we might run out of firewood. And if I chop, then it'll save other people time. If it looks like I'm done there, then the corners
Dude,
need to
chill.
be swept. So if you see Sedith and you need to find me, then I might be there. Nope, this is my job. I'm not giving it to anyone else because it's mine and I'm gonna do it. Besides, if you help me out, Lady Rhea might give me an earful. I don't know why, but Lady Rhea sure does seem to like you. She's always worried about what you might be doing or not doing. Oh yeah, not that it's any of my business. Anyways, Lady Rhea asked me to do some jobs, so I'm doing them all. Even some she didn't ask for, but I know need doing, so I'm doing them. End of story. And remember, if you see Sedith around, come find me and tell me where you saw him, yeah?
This dude, not only does he need to chill with the chores, he needs to chill with the sentences.
Huh? But I just told you where I'd be. If I'm not in the stables, I'll be at the forest. If I'm not, oh, I see. You're right, I'm all over the place, huh? I don't want to waste your time, Professor, so if you see Sedith, how about you tell him I was looking for him, and then tell him all the places I'll be? Then he can spend his time looking for me instead of you. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Why?
A real good plan. Let's do that. See you later, Professor.
I hate this child. What is... Did you see that table on the right that was fucking bent? What was going on with the camera work there? The table work, as it were. Yeah, it's just gonna force me to talk to everyone ahead of time. Troubles with love? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Professor, Oh, don't worry. It's nothing. Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private? I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around. I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me. But the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me.
That's because I don't have a soul. I'm sorry?
Don't worry. I know you don't mean anything bad by it. I'm just too self-conscious, I guess. The thing is, I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill. I think that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me. Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you. Hey, this might be nuts, but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
I have no weaknesses. That's a good response.
You know my biggest fear. If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less, I don't know, vulnerable. Excellent. Well then, don't mind me. You know, Professor, I never hear any gossip about you. Of a romantic nature, I mean. Would I be right in assuming you're not very experienced with romance? Maybe we should find out somehow.
What? This took quite the turn.
Professor? What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing?
Because I don't have a soul, I just told you that.
Come on. Is your heart even beating? You're making me lose my confidence.
What are these what are these responses? Why do I have these as a choice?
Don't be so silly. Huh? It really isn't beating? Is what I'd say if I were more gullible. You're just fooling around, Professor. I'm not sure how you did it, but that was a good one.
We've done it, apparently. I guess, I don't know. I had to talk to someone every day this week, I suppose. Oh, never mind. I was mistaken.
Good result.
That is a good result. Both of his skills leveled up. That's pretty nice. We didn't get, excuse me, we didn't get riding on Ash, which is garbage.
It's all coming together.
Unfortunate garbage, but still garbage. We got a few people that are very close to getting another rank. This is the obvious battle weekend because there's a special battle. 92%. Who's out here exploring? Seminar, sure. Rest? I don't know. This seems like a waste. Who's exploring? And why? I don't understand. What are your odds of getting this? 76 still? Sylvain, what about you, my boy? I don't remember what your problem was. Writing was your problem. Still 76. How many seals do we have? 2. And Ingrid's skipping. Oh yeah, I picked up Lysithea. Lysithea? Lysithea? Someone said she's pretty good. So I figured I'd pick her up just for a giggle. Let us see if we can get Sylvain. He's already a cavalry. This will just make him a stronger cavalry. Hey, there we go. My boy Sylvain out here. Got 2 resistance.
Okay. No big deal, really.
That's kind of garbage, but that was his lowest stat by far. So. And we'll go ahead and just try and get Dimitri this. Why not? I mean, I could get him noble, but come on, Dimitri, my boy. What does he get? 2 res? 2 res and 1 magic. Magic does nothing, but sure. Alright. To battle. I got about an hour to do stuff, so we only have 2. There's Felix, there's Sothis. 125. Well, this is a recommended level of, we have a quest too. This is a recommended level of 20. But it's only available this weekend, so we have to do this one. And frankly, I think we do it now. We'll do this, the rare monster battle, and then we'll do the quest battle this weekend. Next weekend... What do we do next weekend? The 2 paralog battles, maybe? I was hoping we would have a 3rd battle point. Because we had leveled up. That is a lot of people. And a large abundance of them have fisticuffs. Where's the monster? Ah. This is right there. All of the crest stones of this thing are pre-cracked. So it is still a weaker one. It drops Gradivis. What's special about you? Has no magic, basically. Mediocre stats all around, but what about your abilities? Trigger percent equals dex stat. A 9% chance. Is that how that works? It's just a direct stat read? So 9% chance to poison. If they initiate combat, you lose 20% of max HP after combat. That is a fairly spooky creature. We have so many ranged units and not very many melee. We do have to be careful with this fight because we're not over leveled for this fight. As you can tell by the fact that he's gonna get the shit beat out of him.
Ready.
Just doesn't see how much that does. So they're gonna do basically nothing to her. So she can pull some aggro here. That's fine. This is fine, and we'll go ahead and give her some extra defense by doing that. You are attacking him. He is attacking you. Interesting choice between the two of you.
Stay
I'd like
focused.
to not interfere with that if possible.
I'll give it my all.
Dealing with that, that's good.
That's how it
I
goes.
did change around weapon arts and stuff too. A few people had weapon arts that weren't
I'll
useful
stick
for
with
them.
it.
So he, like, instance, he's got Deadeye
I'll cut through.
to help out. No one really wants anything to do with him. That's surprising.
I'll go.
What about you? Anyone want anything to do with you? He does. Just to split the damage around a little bit, you know? I should have rallied him.
Leave it to me.
Mistakes were made.
Here we go.
I'm on it.
Our biggest priority is going to be the monster at the start here.
Let us away.
I don't think I need to worry too much about the enemy unless, like, the whole pile of them up north starts coming over. Well, that guy's dead. Rest in peace.
I did what I had to. Have I improved some?
It's pretty good stats. Defense up is nice. The biggest thing I like about the gauntlets is that you attack both times immediately. Nice miss, mate. Oh. That man is like hyper dead.
Nice try.
Like ultra dead. And now he's gonna move. He's attacking a thief. He just murdered the shit out of that dude. He's also mad. The enemy ignores me to fight them when this starts going on. We can pull aggro with Dimitri. What's the damage look like from him to him? Not very much. So what we can do, just in case,
I'm here to help.
is we can gambit it to force aggro onto Dimitri, because he's relatively tanky right now. Could have hit the other tile, but it's fine. So what I want... You move? No, he'll target him no matter where he moves, so... Now he won't counterattack anymore. Damage is so small. I mean, we can use Bane of Monsters, Ruptured Heaven. Either one works. We could do Bane of Monsters, yeah, with the sword. Iron Sword. It's a big boy. So that one's broken. Felix can run over here and break that one extremely easily. I don't think he has, no. He doesn't have Bane of Monsters. So the question becomes, who do I want breaking the next panel? Take Annette over here, she could break that pretty easy. But that also wastes her damage. She has, dark magic. Interdasting. Suffer speed -5. Ignores enemy res, cannot make follow-up attacks. That's powerful, actually. Don't know if this will break that tile. I don't think it will. Oh, it did. Never mind. Oh, it didn't. I thought it did, but no, it didn't. So he should have that speed down. Not that that really matters for anything, but also has his health bar back up. So what we can do is get our shit kicked in because he's not stunned. Is what we can do. You know, I think I pass on that attack for now. Yeah, let's Lance of Ruin it. If there was ever a time to use it, now is it. Look at us go. Monster killing masters out here. Get the steal, and now he's dead, so. I could not really pull too many of you guys up here. Yeah, we'll have her finish it off. Man, when you break defense on monsters, they're just fucking gone at that point. Thankfully, no one got poisoned. Which is nice.
A change for the
We need more advanced seals, though. Ah, you have another health bar. I wasn't paying attention. Didn't realize it had a third health bar. We have also aggroed the enemy, who should primarily start moving. Yeah, you got that weapon equipped. We should primarily start moving a bit towards the monster because it's still.
This is what a real man looks like.
That's a good level up. Sylvain getting real strong. So he should unstun. Yep. But he has no defense. He can counter, but he has no defense. Oh, jeez. Or does he have his defense? Certainly seems to. We gotta think about this because the enemy is moving up here. Alright, she doesn't get the defense bonus from the forest. Forgot about that. Well, Annette, I would like if you would kill Armor Man. It looks like we're defending the monster now.
Thank goodness.
Like, this is my monster. You can easily hit him without dying. What about me? Can I hit him without dying? Risky for Dimitri to be doing that. Can. Take a bit of damage, but I can. What about you? Nope. Not in the slightest can you do that.
I must steel myself.
Which is a bit unfortunate, because that XP would be nice. I'm pretty sure we can get Sylvain to do it. Pretty easily. With preferably without that, there you go. He'll kill it in one. Yeah, so he won't take any damage. Monster defeated. We got a rusted lance, which will be useful for creating things. Right there. Might garner some attention to himself here. Also gonna take some damage, so I don't know that that's a good move. Should be attacking her, right? Yeah. Forgot he can attack with the Levin sword from there. I always forget about that. Stupid sword. You're just gonna chill. Think it best for her to wait for now. Let Dimitri soak the damage.
Too slow. Ah! Saw that coming.
He's trying. He ain't doing anything, but he's trying.
So obvious. Easy. So obvious.
Look at all this damage being output. Ow.
That went as expected.
Wish you hadn't done that, but also ow. Cleaning up pretty well on this. I want to hit something with Luna. This kills the potential targets. Which I'd rather not do. Levin sword damage drops to nothing. Where's the crest? Do the crest. There.
You're weak.
I think at this point, we can probably start using
I have improved.
at least iron everything and still get the speed bonus. No. You killed Mage. Go kill the Mage, get him out of the equation.
Who's
Thanks.
next?
It was easy XP.
I'm getting
Paladins are pretty good frontliners. This is probably apparent to everyone that's played this game before, but... No, Luna. That's a cool looking spell. To be honest with you.
I had no choice.
Who isn't 20? I should be looking at this actually. Felix is, Dimitri obviously is. Ash is, Mercedes isn't, and Flame isn't. Oh, there you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's just...
That was a garbage level. Such is life, though. Someone's got to hit these two, unfortunately. That was lucky.
That was tough. I have so...
Well, sort of. Someone has to hit these. There you go. 2% to hit, by the way.
As expected.
That's hilariously low hit chance. You move? You do. Why do you move? That's the next question. Let's see if we could get Mercedes to 20 at least. Oh, you could reach that far. I didn't realize. Just getting the Dickens punched out of her. That's okay though, because she's about
Let's be careful.
step one back. There you go. There you go.
Let's keep our guard
Level? Hey. So the only one that isn't 20 is Flame, though.
I won't...
Believe. There you go. Stage completed. And Ash was MVP, apparently. unexpected, if you want me to be honest. Alright, let's do a paralog. Let's do Sothis. Travel alone to the Red Canyon, followed by curious students. See what this gives us.
What was that name again? Oh, this is frustrating me to no end. I simply can't recall. Oh, I have it. Xanadu. That's it. It was not long ago that we were there. And still, I somehow managed to forget. Well, that place brought back some fragments of my memory. I cannot help but wonder why. I feel we must return to find some answers there. Yes, you are right. For as the saying goes, there is no time like the present.
Why does it give you the option to go
It
back?
is most unlike our professor to go wandering alone like that.
Curious, Your Highness.
Yes, I have an uneasy feeling about this. Let's gather the others and find out what is going on.
Yes, it is all coming back to me. This structure. Oh, but it's as though my memories are clouded. The most important pieces are obscured. But I once called this home. I have no doubt. I seem to recall something on the other side of that wall. I cannot see it, but I can still feel it. It is not my imagination. I know this to be true. We are already deep within this valley.
Yeah, it seems alright.
Oh, what was that awful sound? Yes, and that was not a normal beast, but a huge and terrifying one. Look, there, at the entrance of the valley, a giant shadow.
I see nothing. It's there though, I guess, but I see nothing.
Why, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much.
Most
have
deployed
gratitude.
really just is a list of the currently played house, isn't it? Because you deploy basically everyone. Oh. Oh, there are many giant wolves. The giant wolves are weak. Giant bird. Wild demonic beast, on the other hand, is not weak. The rest of these are, though. You've got poison. You have avoid, speed when you're dying. Oh, I forgot what the wolves have. Walks through foes, crit when you're dying. Well, I can't move anyone, right? I can move them, I guess. Everyone's fine where they are. We're basically surrounded, I don't think it matters. Defeat the enemy commander. Rawr. I assume
What is
that's
it
the
now?
commander.
Those hungry wolves. That howl must have riled them up. We have no choice but to fight our way out. Give it your all.
The only one I'm
This is bad.
really
Good
worried
thing we
about
managed to catch up with our professor.
Wolves at
is
the
the
front,
not weakened
hawks
one.
at the rear, and at the canyon mouth, a demonic beast.
Or perhaps to call it a stray beast would be most fitting. If we cannot take out the beast, I doubt we will ever see the monastery again.
True. Now, I'm on a fancy tile. I
We
think it's
must
just a
help our
heal
professor,
tile.
First and foremost. This is a tough situation for anyone.
Yeah, I'm just on a heal tile. Which does grant me the extra defense and resistance. You,
I'll cut
unfortunately, can only be hit from one side. Good God, you're weak. Remarkably weak.
Too slow!
I'm on it.
No.
Ready.
We have Ingrid movement.
I'll go.
No, don't use that. That's unnecessary. I don't think we're going to easily be able to break all of the shields on some of these.
I'll give it my all.
Like, he can break the back ones just from here, because he's got curved shot and Deadeye. Which curved shot works fine enough on. But he is the only one that's going to be able to hit that back tile from up here.
Here goes. Let us
Everyone
away.
else is going to squish forward. We're going to
Leave
leave
it to me.
Sylvain
Here we
towards
go.
the rear here. Actually going to opt to attack her. It's quite rude. Unfortunately, that leaves you at 1 health. But if you're not attacking her, you're going to attack Ash, aren't you? Yes. Should do a lot of damage to Ash. I made a target. Nosferatu, whatever. You do the same spooky amount of damage to her, so I don't think that really mattered. Oh, I haven't moved, right? I'm just gonna sit on
Stay
this tile.
focused.
Somebody died on that tile in this mission. Spooky. Ow.
No hard feelings.
Okay. We can get cavalry up here, helping him out.
Stand down!
Oh, well. I wish you would get your health bar back and then I could do the second attack, but whatever. That's fine. I should have moved her there because she's gonna attract attention of that enemy. Now the ones back there never moved, so actually tempted to see if we can maybe pull them forward with a few people. Start dealing with them. Now you, my wolfen friend, need to die. Preferably. You seem unwilling to do so. And there's actually no... You can gambit it.
You can count on us. Now's our chance.
Go get them, boys. We leveled up off that. Clap.
We must all do our...
That way that forces the attack on him instead of her. He can take it much better than she can.
Predictable.
Well, he can just straight dodge it too. Did that matter? Hey, Master Thief.
It seems I've exhausted this topic.
Now I can permanently steal. You're roaring. He's mad. That's alright. You, come here. Probably don't want you attacking, yes, because you will get hit and thus take 1 billion damage. You gotta have the tanky people attack first. That way we get that stun. Wait there, you're fine. We're just not gonna get the items off of these guys. Whatever they were gonna drop, we're just not gonna get. To be honest with you, I'm a little spooked by their mere existence, so I'd rather they die. We can't body block them because they'll just walk through everything. I want you to kill him. Or just outright kill him. Thanks. Appreciate your compliance. Now you can move over there and chill. And you can get the fuck away and heal yourself. That is what?
Quite helpful.
Wanted to heal herself. I don't. Can she heal herself? I don't actually know. Like a target. There we go. What does rescue even do? Oh, moves them over. She has restore. Why can't she use restore? Moderate level of confusion. But we haven't attracted the ire of this shit down here. They seem rather content to just chill. For better or worse. It would be for worse at the moment. Because I want them fighting. I should have moved you over there. Really don't want to use creator. Do it.
That is that.
At some point we're gonna have to get this thing repaired. You can repair it without resting. Rawr. Me too. Oh, is he gonna move now? He is. Unfortunate. Ooh, nice dodge. And great damage. Good job, Ash. Ash may be able to straight up kill that one, like right now.
So obvious.
Oh. See, I wasn't banking on this occurring.
Hope to catch us from both sides.
Wasn't banking on that occurring. You need to switch your weapons so you don't burn out the fucking resources on that thing. It's expensive. Probably where I wanted you to go. Okay, can you, being the monster that you apparently are, yes, you can look at the damage because it's flying. But look at the damage. It's absurd.
That was tough.
Ash out here killing monsters entirely on his own. Hit
My
plus
lessons
20
are-
was huge, actually. Especially since he loses range, or loses damage over range. What is the scariness of this creature? Pretty spooky. None of these actually have any items that drop, so... See, I don't like fighting that thing right now. Fighting any of these. Who are you attacking? See, we don't know who they're attacking. But we can see who they might. Our best plan might be to just back up a smidge with some people. Might go for Mercedes. I could have him move over and fight it. Doesn't do any damage to him. This has a minuscule chance to hit, so I think you just wait. Undoubtedly that's gonna go for Mercedes. Oh, he's not actually. Oh, I forgot he was charging his shit. Which missed, so that was an entire waste of a turn. Hog champ. Meanwhile, this group continues running the fuck away. Everyone that can, anyway. Try and keep him as sort of a shield. You're gonna get hit by that enemy, but I think you'll be okay. A knowledge gem. Increases the amount of skill EXP earned. Okay. Oh, I need... There you go. Needed him to stop being targetable. He blocked that dude from moving. Inadvertently, so I suppose. Was a good thing? You know what? Show me your range. What is your range? Take everyone that is the most worrisome level of squish and just move them. And now that he's more in range, we can have multiple people attack him in a single turn. Without being spooked quite so much. And Ash can kill this thing entirely on his own, so... I ain't worried. Alright, me. Wrap all the way around. You missed. Didn't miss that time though, which is all we needed was one hit to break the thing. Should have broken another one. Just occurred to me that I should have done that. That's it. He can take the hit for... Oh, he'll just kill it. Never mind. You do that, I guess.
A striking display.
Indeed. So we do have to worry about Sylvain a bit here. Because remember, that guy has that 20% damage thing.
I'll prove myself.
51.
I must steel myself.
Ash has single-handedly killed two, albeit weak monsters, but two monsters entirely on his own. That's pretty good. He's gonna get ranged attack, but might dodge it.
Easy.
He did. Oh, he's powering up. That's not great. Sure.
So obvious.
I mean, we've got these hero relics for a reason. If there was a time to use it, now would be it.
I like how this feels.
Me too. Not really, but you know. Oh, right, he's strong. So one hit doesn't break the thing, I forgot. Let's have Monster Piercer, which does less damage than that. It gives him a slight evasion boost. Oh. He's been debuffed with poison. You are going to get hit because he is capable of countering. Is there anyone else that can reach to attack? No. Move our casters up into position. All of them, I guess. Range on that? Does hit there. There's the potential to hit there anyway. Oh, you could have bundled. Alright. Who hasn't moved? Oh, Ash. God, he was over there, to be honest with you. How much is this gonna hurt? It's poison breath, so it's not great. Not a lot of initial damage, but again, it is poison. Let me regen his stuff. I forgot he does that. Don't want to use the lance again. You will completely break that. You know what we should do? We should do this.
We're here to help. Gotcha.
The 2 paladin front line ready to go. More defense. Oh, more reses. Res is alright. Oh, he didn't repair his stuff. Okay. This allows us to break those, as it turns out, without the risk of counterattack.
I'll help.
And we keep getting gambit boost, which is nice. Are we just yelling at him? Oh, okay. Thought we were just gonna yell at him until he gave up on life or
Each new
something.
experience.
Now, what would be fantastic here is if we could somehow... Should have moved the... Yeah, should have moved the Mitri. If we could break all of these panels just for the sake of having broken them, that would be pretty good.
Is this...
But he's gonna have one over here that I don't believe anyone's gonna be able to reach. Because I didn't move him, so if there's anyone that has that kind of range. Everyone's got 1 to 2. What's the range on her stuff? All 1 to 2? Well, we can just go ahead and kill it. Yeah, just go ahead and kill it. This should end the fight as well.
Our work is done.
There you go.
My, things did not go as planned.
Yeah, you were alright.
Let us return before any more hawks or wolves join us. But what was that demonic beast doing within the Red Canyon?
Tales of the Red Canyon. I'm not surprised Ash got MVP. I wish someone else had last time, but was it Ash that got it last time? I don't actually know.
My thank you.
Professor, I am so glad that you are unharmed. What if something had happened to you?
Your Highness, our instructor is safe. We should return to the monastery at once.
Yes, I suppose you are right. If we stay here much longer, we are sure to be reprimanded.
It is not untrue to assert that our professor led us here for battle experience.
Dedu, you surprise me. And you, Professor. I hope you will tell us what brought you here.
There's a voice in my head.
I put us in a bit of danger there. We are most fortunate that those delinquents followed us. You very nearly met your end. marvelous professor you must be, for all your students to be so concerned. You seem more confident in your ability to teach. But that makes sense, as you have me to help you out.
Yes, are you helping me teach? You just sit in my room all day.
Disappointing to have dived so deeply into danger, and yet to have nothing to show. Huh? What is this strange feeling? My memories. Do you feel them stirring? How curious. You seem to have grown stronger. And all thanks to our journey to Xanadu. It really was worth all that effort. Huh? You found this?
Doesn't she live in
I
me?
dare say you may find a use for that.
How did she not notice me finding something?
You should decide how best to use that thing. But wow, we got a lot out of this trip. It was a bother for a spell, but in the end, I feel we should think fondly of our little trip.
Yeah, we didn't die, so you know.
We actually had a delightful time, wouldn't you say?
I don't know about delightful. Divine Pulse maximum is increased. The thing that I still have yet to actually
Thank you
use.
so much.
At some point, that will get used. It's
much.
a guarantee. Something will happen that allows me to use that. It's just unfortunate that it wasn't usable before. Because of the circumstances. But again, it sucks. If I wasn't recording this and hadn't said I'm not reloading, I for sure would have fucking reloaded. I guarantee you that much. No one had any morale, so. Why did hers turn purple?
Professor.
Reason and faith, focus on faith. You know what? Sure. Fuck it. She can be the Faith Lord. Hello. Holy Kingdom of Fargus Founding Day, a special dish in the dining hall. Of course.
That looks appetizing.
Why wouldn't you participate in these?
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my...
I didn't pick it. What do you mean I get it? Whatever. You do you, man. Sunday's probably another battle day, I suspect. As we do have more battles that we can do. Oh, turned down again.
Oh, Professor. I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk. They'll say, Sylvain and the Professor are on the prowl. Ah, forget it. What do you need? Well, you're not wrong. I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So, I told her we should break it off. I guess she was feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying, and everything got a bit complicated.
I like the option is just jerk.
Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have. Besides,
Is this
I don't care
true?
what you think of me. I don't intend to change how I live my life. I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. But I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about. It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble.
Didn't you say you were gonna change for
You're gonna be
Ingrid?
forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway. By the way, Professor, you didn't know you had a crest, did you?
Nope.
I see. I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things. Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one. Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest. That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one.
What
The
a
heads
good
of most
system.
noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues. Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy. Or rather, a stud horse. See? I knew you'd get it. These girls don't love me. They love the potential rewards of loving me. If I marry a girl and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope. For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are.
It's time to turn to the English approach to royal bloodlines. Probably not just English, like the medieval approach to royal bloodlines. Just marry your own bloodline. You can't thin the bloodline if that's all it is.
I know better than
Whoops.
to dream of being free from this burden.
Hold on.
I'm used to it by now.
There you go. It's a good thing there's a log, very convenient.
I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely. That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt.
How you gonna do that, bud?
Gotcha! Wow, you should have seen the look on your face.
I mean the
just then.
blank look?
Don't mind me, Professor. After all, ladies love a dark and brooding noble.
The emotionless face that I had, because I'm pretty sure that's what was going on. Anyway.
Here's the.
Oh, only a good.
There's
Feels
so
bad.
much left to learn.
Look how close some of these are, man. Why is she... Oh, it's because I'm targeting it. I was like, why is it turning purple? I don't understand. It's Marianne's birthday. Let's host a tea party. I'm running out of time here, but let's host a tea party. I'm so mint.
Did you need something from me?
She looks like she wants to be here.
Thank you very much. Delicious.
Back to brooding.
Huh?
Is she big on opera? I don't remember. I don't think so. Sparkles.
Yes.
Forest birds. Plans for the future. Thinking one of those two. Let's do forest birds. It's a little out there. Hey, she liked it. She likes birds. Confirmed.
Yes.
You seem well? Things that bother you, close calls. Let's do you seem well. I don't know about it. No, that wasn't it. Maybe things that bother you.
Thank you very much for the tea. I look forward to doing this again.
Thanks for hanging out. Unfortunate. Alright, bit of a mixed bag here. I'm thinking we definitely do battle on this weekend, but time is not a thing that I have, so we'll have to end it here. But hey, we're almost done with month 11 here. Red Wolf Moon, we got some support stuff. We'll do that next time. We're starting to unlock a lot of support stuff, like rather rapidly, back to back, so always something to watch. But regardless, thanks for watching. Appreciate. See you next time.